What's your exposure on the new side versus the used side? Because those seem like very different businesses right now.
Right. Only about 20% of our revenue comes in from the new car market, but certainly the current chip shortage does have an unforeseen impact on the business as we look ahead to Q2.
Sure, and that impact is mostly, it seems, that there's not the cars that people want. So are they turning to used cars? How much substitution is happening?
Well, I think that's where the story is yet to be written. What most people are hearing on the new car chip shortage is the impact on the new car market, but it's actually one of the reasons why our business is booming on the used car side of the house. Even though inventories are down 20%, used car sales at local dealerships, which comprise the majority of our revenue, are really booming briskly right now. Prices are up 5% on new cars. Used car prices are up 14%. Wow. Which is why dealerships across the country are reporting record profits, and they're using that profitability to invest more in tech.
Where is this all going? For how many months can this situation persist?
Well, certainly we're learning new news every day, but importantly, we're seeing a variance across different OEMs who have different supplier impacts. But we're seeing some OEMs signaling that some new car inventory could be coming back as soon as June, and others are talking about later in the summer, perhaps as late as August or even into September.
But it seems as though anyone who's buying a used car instead of the new one they wanted isn't going to say, well, I'll go buy the new one too when it's available, right? So this had to have been a permanent shift of market share from the new to used market. Is it going to last beyond this year, though? I mean, as kind of the next wave of buyers comes in, is this some kind of higher plateau for used car buying or anything like that?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we're seeing some strong growth in first-time car buyers. We're seeing younger generations craving vehicle ownership. I think this is part of the lasting impact of COVID as people are shunning mass transit systems in favor of private ownership. 38% of the sales growth is happening in urban areas, and we're even seeing purchase timelines collapse by almost 50%. So people are entering in the market, and they're buying much faster than before. We think that once new car inventories are returned, there'll be some normalization on pricing, but we think car ownership is a very durable trend.
That's fascinating. And again, it goes back to whether investments in ride-sharing companies make sense right now because of this big shift. So, what about Cars.com with all of the competition now for online car shopping? How do you differentiate?
Well, look, we've got the #1 brand in the category. It's not too hard to remember a name that's synonymous with car shopping, Cars.com. And what's exciting about our quarterly performance is that we had 12% growth in just organic traffic, people organically typing our name and coming to us directly. So we're able to spend less in marketing, and we're adding dealerships at an amazing rate. We added over 450 dealers in the quarter. We also grew our average pricing. Average dealer pricing was also up 8%. Dealers are realizing that the only way to advertise in an inventory-starved environment are on platforms that cater to actual inventory, as opposed to mass marketing or traditional advertising, if you will.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.